Hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Monday. How are you guys? If you're here, say hi. I love it when you guys say hi. Um, so, if you saw my post yesterday, I was talking about this new 10-day experience program that I have going on. That's actually going to be starting soon. I'm going to fill you in on that. And I have a huge surprise for you guys that I'm really excited to be able to bring to you as well. And we'll get into that here in just a little bit. Um, First, I wanted to touch on something that we will, oh my gosh, hold on a second. This is driving me insane. I have something playing in my ears, and I do not like it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so I just wanted to touch on the surprise I have for you guys and this new 10-day experience program that I'm super excited about. It's going to be so freaking awesome. And some of the stuff that we're going to be doing in there is, you know, it's it's really similar to my Happy and Healthy one-to-one program that I'm offering right now. And it occurred to me yesterday. I've been thinking about doing a shorter term thing for you guys because I know a lot of people ask me all kinds of questions, how I do what I do, how I stay on top of everything, and really how I go from A to B and manage everything that I have going on and still stay, as healthy as I am, especially being pregnant and whatnot. And it's like, why not just create something shorter for you guys so you guys can actually have a taste of what that would be like for yourself instead of this like massive investment. Why not offer it to something that's actually I don't know, I just wanted to do something nice for you guys. So I am condensing the 12-week one-to-one program down into a 10-day experience program. So it's 10 days of being in the room with me in a private Facebook group. There's going to be all kinds of people in there. It's going to be lots of energy. You can actually be in my energy and see what it feels like to have a mentor who's actually like excited for you to move forward and help you move forward, instead of having those people who are like, what the hell are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? This doesn't work, blah, 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 blah. Instead of having people who bring you down and drain you, you're going to be in the room with people who are like, fuck yeah, you got this. Look what you did. It might feel like a small win for you, but a win is a win. Celebrate that shit. What you appreciate. So if you celebrate all the little things that compile over time, of course you're going to get awesome results. If you put yourself in the room with people who are doing the same work with you and you're being led and guided by somebody who's done the work and they have the results that you want, of course you're going to get results. Of course you would get the results. It just doesn't even make sense. And when I say when you put yourself in the room, I used to really question what that meant. And then my mentor actually broke it down for us. And she said, I love the way she said it. It's like you go to like a workout class or like a yoga class. You're doing something new, and it was like the workout environment. So let's imagine you're going to a yoga class, and maybe it's a challenge for you. It's a new class. You're trying something new, but you are in this physical room with these people who are all doing the same work you are. They might not look like they're struggling, but they're struggling, and you are trying to keep up. Like, you are doing the best you can with what you have, and you are staying in the fucking room with them. It's not like you're like, oh, this is so hard, I'm tired, my arms are shaky, I'm just gonna stop and lay here on the floor. It's like, I'm not just gonna stop and leave the room. I'm like, I'm staying in the fucking room. Like, I got this. I signed up for this. I made the investment, so I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to, put in all, like, I'm going to do the best I can with what I have. That is what I mean by you're going to be in the room with us. Like, you're going to be in the room with us doing what needs to be done so that you can actually shift and get to the next spot. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I hope I explained that good enough. And something that occurred to me today is I did a post earlier this morning about how people resist change. Like, why? It's something I've been talking about lately, is why people resist change and how change is actually a good thing. And then I was listening to something, I don't remember what it was. I was listening to something this morning about how change is like Let's see if I can explain this now. It's like when you're changing, it feels so hard and scary because you don't have a guaranteed result on the other side. It's not a guarantee. You don't have something like this is for sure what's going to happen. There's a little uncertainty in that, and that scares the shit out of a lot of people because they are so used to saying, oh, I know I can do X, Y, and Z, and this is the result I get because this is how I've shown up in the past, and I know if I show up that way, this is what's going to happen, so why would I do anything differently? It's like, well, how are you going to get a different result if you don't do something differently? And then the way it was explained is like a mountain range, you know, like let's imagine you go somewhere and it's like freaking gorgeous and you're just looking out over all of these mountains and you always see the tops of the mountains, right? Like you don't wonder what's on the other side, or maybe you do wonder, but you leave it at that. It's just wondering and curiosity about what is on the other side of that. And, you know, if you're in a mountain range, what's on the other side of the mountaintop? A downhill. You have to have the ups and downs to, you know, of any kind of change, and it's uncertain what is on the other side of that peak. I hope that makes sense. But whenever you go through a change, you're always going to have your peak, and people get so caught up with what comes after they hit the top, and they think that the downhill side of it is bad. It's not bad. That just means that you've gotten comfortable where you are at the top, and you've kind of hit like you flatlined or you plateaued, how the fuck you say that word, and you're just staying there. So when you start to go downhill, it feels like you're going downhill because everything is just easy and natural. It's not a challenge for you. You're not feeling the pressure on yourself like you did when you were climbing to the top. Does that make sense? I hope I explained that good enough. If not, let me know and I'll try to reframe that in a different way. Which brings me to my surprise. This 10-day experience that I'm doing, it is going to be a happy and healthy, I think that's what I'm going to call it. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but a happy and healthy 10-day experience. And it's going to be 10 days of showing up and doing the fucking work. Like you actually are committing to doing it. And I'm going to be giving it to you guys for 50% off until, let me see what I wrote this down, September 17th. So that is next Tuesday, September 17th. It'll be 50% off, which means it's $97 for you. That's it, $97. Of 10 days of being in the room with me and me helping you bust through all that stupid bullshit that you keep telling yourself that's making you stay stuck in the same place that you are. You know, this is about working smarter, not harder. It's like, why don't you actually do something that has results on the other side? Like, why don't you actually give yourself grace and like trust that somebody can actually help you get there? Like, it's not like you're supposed to go through life doing everything on your own. That's just ridiculous. And you know, it's about taking these 10 days with grain of salt, what's coming to mind, but it's not that. It's like picking and choosing which of the actions we talk about each day, which one is right for you right now. It's not about overwhelming yourself and feeling like you're doing too much. It's about choosing which tools you can put in your toolbox and which skills are actually going to help you right now so that you can move one step forward, because your path is your path. If you knew exactly how it was going to be, then it's not your path, it's somebody else's, and it's been laid out for them, not for you. You're just following along, wondering why the hell you're not getting the same results they are. So that's it. Like, work smarter, not harder. You know, this is done for you stuff. It's a chance to be in there, ask the questions that come up. There is no dumb question. Ask the questions. Be surrounded by other people who are going to support and cheer you on. Of course that would make sense. Of course you would feel like, hell yeah, I got this if you had that. That's how I feel when I have my mentors. It's like I get myself in the fucking room so I know that I'm going to show up. That's why I now have 2 mentors. I made that decision a few days ago. I was like, I was starting to go down that downward spot, like the downhill side of things. It's like something needs to put some more pressure on here, because I just, you know, you grow when you're under pressure. Like, just like making a diamond is created under pressure. You know, there's always going to be something beautiful that comes out of it. So the surprise for you guys is that it is 50% off until the 17th. The actual program start date will be September 20th. So if you guys are interested in that and you want in, send me a message. or comment below. Let me know that you want to be a part of this. If you got value from this, or you think, you know, there's someone on your radar who would get value from something like this, then share it. Sharing is caring. Let people know about it. You know, maybe you have somebody you love for them to do it with you. Bring them in. Be an accountability buddy. You know, find an accountability person within the group. You know, that's another benefit of putting yourself in the room. You have everyone there supporting you. And I want to clarify the 10 days. So it's not going to be 10 consecutive days. It will be spaced out over, you know, whatever works, whatever is best in my schedule, because I get to create it, which is awesome. So that's why we're starting September 20th, okay? So it'll probably honestly be a span of over 2 weeks, maybe even possibly 3, of spread out so that you can actually implement the stuff that we're talking about in here and do the work and actually, you know, hear what's going on, learn the concept, and apply it to your life and see the results, and then bring it back to us. And if you have questions, just ask, and then I will help you work through all the bullshit. And I will have some other, like a VIP offer with this. I haven't officially decided what that's going to be, but I will put that out there when I know that. But yeah, there's going to be live videos just like this. It's all going to be recorded, so if you can't make it to the date and time of a training, it's there. Don't worry about it. Come in and do it when you have time, like when you can actually sit down and focus on it. Come in and do it. It will be there. There's going to be audios. If I think something like a meditation or a mental rehearsal is really going to help you more than a live training like this, then I'll throw that in there. If there's a workbook that's going to help you, of course I'm going to throw that in there. If you guys need a Q&A session, we can do that. Like, let me know what you need, how to help you get to the next spot, to make that next step forward, and we can do it. Like, just ask, okay? So if you're here, say hi. If you got value, again, share it. Let me know if you're interested. Send me a message and I can get you in there, okay? 50% off, again, lasts until September 17th, which is $97. After that, it'll go up to $197, okay? And then the program officially starts September 20th. I'm so excited about this. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Have an awesome Monday. Bye, guys.